Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We will be doing a live NFP trading session. So as you can see later today, there is a news coming up on NFP, very high impact news. So with that NFP, we will be looking to find best trade possible in the market. As this is a very high impact news, we first need to do proper analysis, and still quite almost 1 hour 30 minutes remaining for us to see how the market is doing. So I will be doing now analysis on all of them, starting with gold, GBPJPY, euro dollar, and all the instrument probably will give us the trading opportunity. Now before I begin this session, make sure that you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin with, first of all, guys, looking at gold. We see that gold currently manipulating in every way possible, because this market currently in a consolidation. You can see there is a huge liquidity grab here, drop, has gone back up again. It's forming, it's a choppy market, but in that choppy market still we had early today a profitable trade on gold. Now in that choppy market, what is in fact doing is the market breaks any important zone and then getting rejected. So this is why it is important that we look at the market to see where is the price is gathering liquidity. Because when you see this kind of market, I'm looking at the 1 hour chart on gold, and this is a strongly falling market, and all the trade that I open in this market, in most of the time in this market, is a sell trade, is because the market is strongly falling market, and this is a resistance line you can see. And in that resistance line, okay, the market is testing that level, getting rejected, testing that level, then getting rejected. So what I think that with the NFP, as you have seen early today also, I posted analysis, I think that we might see bigger liquidity grab, okay, bigger manipulation, false breakout, and then we could see that the market is still dropping down. How many of you are seller? Let me know in the live chat. Let's see. I'll create a pool as well. Let's see, before the news we need to see exactly what could be the situation so that we can find the right trade in the right place. And as soon as we will find any suitable trading opportunity, I will be calling out for all of you guys, so that you can look at that trade as well. So with that being said, gold, what I see that this market is currently trending down, creating series of lower high, and it's whenever the price is getting forming this long wick candle, we see that there is a drop. And I'll be now doing a full multi-time frame analysis to justify our potential bearish bias on gold. Bearish bias, what I am talking about, is a long term, okay? There could be spike to the upside, so I wouldn't recommend you at the moment to open any trade, because before the news, all right, still 1 hour 30 minutes remaining. If we see a very impressive trading opportunity on the 5 minutes only, especially on GJ, I think GJ also showing some kind of bias to the downside. I was looking at GJ for a long time today, and I think GBPJPY also might give us an entry opportunity. We'll keep that eye on GJ. If we see a very long week liquidity grab, I will be selling GBPJPY. Keep it aside. Let's keep focus on gold. Now what we see, I'll do a full analysis on gold, and then we'll jump onto the GBPJPY to see how it is doing. Now looking at the monthly time frame, why? Because higher time frame will give you a clear direction in the market. From the if you look at a market from higher time frame, then only you can see the real picture, guys. You can note that down. I know that sometimes it becomes a little bit of confusing to to look at higher time frame and lower time frame, but once you train yourself it becomes much easier. And once you train yourself to look at the higher time frame as well as the lower time frame, then you can build, you can find suitable entry opportunity in the market for better entry. Now looking at gold, what we see that from the higher time frame perspective on gold, we can see that from this level the price in that zone, um, it's continuously dropping. There is a long monthly bearish candle. Now I know that there is a tendency arises to buy, which is a very common tendency among traders. When traders see that bottom, feel like buying, and see the top, feel like selling. But what is dropping is likely to drop. That's the law of trading according to JC Livermore. Buy the market which is fully bearish, um, buy the market which is fully bullish, and sell the market which is fully bearish. Now who is JC Livermore? He is a legendary trader. In his time he was a legendary. You can read more on JC Livermore. Reading also will give you a lot of knowledge is power. Many of you, maybe I in my early journey also, I didn't have time to read, so I mostly listen audiobooks because I had to travel for work from one place to the other place. So if you are in that situation, I have also a great news for you. You can access unlimited audiobook from Amazon Audible for free. So I put a link in the description area so that you can start 2 months trial and cancel. No need to pay anything, but in these 2 months you can get unlimited audio. I think the 2 months is more than enough for you to listen all the books that you need to become a profitable trader. Let me put that link on the link in the description area, but I will give a link on the live chat also. So this link will give you 2 months free access, unlimited audiobook from Amazon, and after 2 months you can just cancel it, so you are getting all the premium books for free. So use that link I have given in the live chat to educate yourself to be a consistently profitable trader. And you can read more on JC Livermore as well. That will give you a big understanding of how legends thinks when they trade. So going back to the analysis now, looking at the weekly, what we see that in that zone from the weekly perspective, this is a you can see this is a channel here from the weekly, bearish channel. And as a rule of thumb, a bearish channel, when you see this kind of, we can expect it to grab liquidity. It did that and then finally has broken, and then we might see that reversal coming up with the news or later for a deeper pullback, or we could see that the market just keep dropping because it's a highly bearish market. So looking at the daily from the multi-time frame, now here on the daily there is a very important clue to look at, is that you can see this market starting with this daily candle, there is a massive drop, massive breakdown, and the important clue is that every day the price was creating series of lower high except this candle. The price was creating series of lower high except this candle, and you can see this market like this, it dropped like this, okay, it became like that. And with that curve, what I think that if you see that whenever the market is approaching this previous daily high, it's just getting rejected. So in during this NFP, I think that if the market managed to break this daily high, we could see another wave of drop. So this is where I am still bearish. I think this upside momentum, if we see any, it could be during the news, okay. It might be that during the news is gone up, and that time you won't be able to trade. I wouldn't recommend you to trade news. If you're trading news, there has to have a strategy. We do trade news in a different way. We'll explain later. Not during the news. Okay, before news or after news, there is a high probability trade setup comes in place. Patience is the key, that because if you're trading on news, this you're just simply gambling, and that will make you profitable over time. So here we see that the market is, this is the resistance line, and any break of this high, you can see whenever the price is going up, getting rejected, whenever going up, getting rejected. And I think that the market may continue to drop after strong liquidity trigger from the top. Now here is a massive consolidation for NFP, what I would say. And in that consolidation, the price is respecting this resistance level. All right, and we see that with that resistance, the price, let the price go up, grab liquidity from any of this break, will give us selling opportunity. But at the moment it's a fully choppy market. But I also want to know your opinion, guys. What's your opinion on gold, which way it is heading? Okay, and also leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Did you do that? Smash it, hit that subscribe button so that we had some good trade coming up with NFP. So once you support the channel, it shows to more people. This really helps. And also you are supporting the channel for why this sometime. I hope that everyone can see the stream properly. Didn't hang anywhere, isn't it? See the little bit of hang. Can you hear and see, and everything's playing well, guys? Akhil, good morning. Thank you. Blake, good morning, coach. Hope you are doing well. Thank you. I'm doing very good. Thank you for that. Khalid Sky, good analysis. You're awesome. Thank you. Good morning. Here, Hamadi, good morning. Thanks for that. Blake. Trend is your friend. Yes, absolutely. Trend is your friend. All right, it's very, very important, because when you are trading with the trend, then you are going with the flow. All right, which is super important to trade with the trend. Sometimes mistakes happens, everyone does this, but it takes time a little bit. So you need to know how to identify and how to identify the direction of the trend is also the key. Morning, God bless, have a nice day. Yeah, absolutely. Holding myself, thank you. Can you please share a look at Nasdaq? Yeah, Patrick, holding myself. So where did you sell? Travis sold at 1824 for a short on gold. Yeah, what's your opinion on Nasdaq? We'll be looking at that next. Okay, guys, so there is an NFP coupon available for you. A good news is that today you can join us today with a huge coupon discount given for all of you to help you in your trading journey. I know that many of you want to join, so there is a coupon available. You can use that, also given on the live chat. You can use that to join us to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy for the rest of your life. So it's only available for today, so I would recommend you to take that opportunity. Once you are here, then you can access everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Thank you for the information. You are welcome. Would like to take trade on NFP? Yeah, I will be looking at that. Thank you. Yeah, not during the NFP. Once you see that trade, After the news will be the best. Okay, but before news, if we see, yes, or just after releasing the news. Okay, 19, good morning. Sir, how do you think Nasdaq will move? Okay, so you see Nasdaq. All right, let me look at that. You see that you're posting for Nasdaq. Okay, so looking at Nasdaq, I will be looking at first of all daily to see that direction of the major trend. So on Nasdaq, we see that previous day, last day of trading week, a long week doji here on the daily, and looking at the weekly time frame. Now, as you may have seen yesterday also in the live session, we discussed that Nasdaq, this is the weekly candle. You see that, replay the chart, then you will understand. You see the previous week Nasdaq has formed a doji, and this weekly high is very important level because there is a gap opening here as well. Okay, I draw that here. Now this level on Nasdaq, what we see in that area, okay, is a liquidity zone. So what is a liquidity zone? Liquidity zone is where the market try to reverse, or this is where the high probability trade comes in place when you know that liquidity zone. Now what we see that from the daily, you see that yesterday this candle, okay, cancel the replay. So now we see different picture because of the weekly. So we see that here last day of trading week a doji. What I think that, okay, though it is looking like forming an inverted head and shoulder, but the trend is still down. Okay, and we see that in that area, okay, what we see from this level, there was a massive drop, and then here is a consolidation pattern. And what I think that in that consolidation pattern, the market might go up, okay, gather liquidity, and then we could see that Nasdaq is dropping down. So this is why I will be waiting for a bit more upside as NFP coming. We could see that Nasdaq also pushing high. Okay, so with that upside momentum on Nasdaq, I will be waiting for a liquidity trigger and then to drop to the downside. Now from the lower time frame perspective, we see that in that zone on Nasdaq, that there is the, you see this is a resistance line, and this resistance line is super important. Okay, we see that in that area price is trying to break the high, and from that zone we can expect for Nasdaq to have a downside momentum. Okay, so with that being said, what we can expect on Nasdaq for the price to go ahead and fill that zone and then to come back down for a deeper liquidity trigger. All right, so any kind of break of the high, and then we will look for selling opportunity on Nasdaq. Right, in addition to that, guys, I have another announcement. I really see an overwhelming number of requests for London session live that we did before. So we will start again London session live for all of you, so that you guys can stay in touch for some of the analysis and some of the because pre-London session live sometimes helps to understand what's gonna will happen in the upcoming session. So can you let me know how many of you really want to see that live, and we will be doing that live exactly the same time. So previously we did in the same time. We'll be doing for an hour that live session so that you guys can stay up to date with everything. Okay, so let me create a pool, and okay, let me see how many of you are on that. So let's see now on here what we see that Nasdaq in that area. Um, we could see, as I mentioned earlier, that break to the upside and then gathering those liquidity and then coming down for a deeper drop. So along with our VIP, because we are conducting the Zoom classes, in addition to that, we'll be also conducting pre-London session live as well. So let me see. Okay, we see that. Can you please everyone cast a vote? Will help. Thank you. So very good. Awesome. All right. Based on what you want, that's how we'll be doing. So now Nasdaq, we will be waiting for like the gold, an upside bias, and then looking for sell, especially if the price managed to break this high 14904 level. We'll look for selling opportunity where there is a daily 20 EMA, which we might see a retest and then downside. Because if you look at this daily long wick here on Nasdaq, if you guys closely look at what you see, that the price still didn't test this long wick candle. Now I will give you a really important key here. You see that happen over and over again in the market is that when you see, okay, a long wick candle, I'll show you now on the real chart, guys. Pay attention, please. When you see a long wick candle with a, how, let's say, a body or anything like that, you will see that on the in a continuous move, the market in majority of the time will come at least to 50% of that long wick candle. All right. Now, by knowing this fact, it becomes much easier to understand that zone, that balancing factor. So if you look at here, you see that you can see there is a long wick candle, and with that long wick candle, you can see the price didn't test that long wick, this zone, which is the 50% of this area. Okay, so what we see that the market didn't test that. That means that we could see a drop and retest, and then we could see continuation towards the upside. All right, so okay, thank you. Now, so you see the Nasdaq. Let me go back to gold to see where the market is heading. Now, pre-London session live will be subjected to request. So I'll see more survey based on what everyone wants. Then we'll be doing that based on everyone's want and wish. Let me see. Thank you. Now let's look at our today's market. Okay, now gold, we found that level that we will be looking to sell from that zone. In the meantime, let me see GBPJPY. Okay, and which one you are looking at, let me know guys. We'll be looking at that as well. We see that here. Okay, we see a 5 minutes bearish candle. GJ has formed, so we missed that move. There was a short, how many peep? 10 peep move. We missed that. What's happening? Okay, now you might see GJ a drop. Okay, we see that upside bias. With that bias, let me see. Peep. Okay, so I will be selling short on GJ. Stop loss above all this high. So 13 pip stop loss will be targeting 221 on this trade. I think that GJ will have a downside momentum. Stop loss above all this high will be targeting 221. Let's see before the news will be closing, even if it is running in profit. I think that GJ will have a downside momentum. There's a drop very fast, so I reduce the risk to reward. Before I enter, it start to drop. It's not fair. My risk to reward ratio dropped. Oh my god, I couldn't enter guys. My risk to reward ratio dropped. I couldn't enter. Let's see if it goes up, then I will be only entering in that situation. We could see that this is the 15 minutes. Okay, there is a bearish. Now we can expect for the price to be here, right? So let me see. But enter. Okay guys, so let me see again another entry. It just dropped faster. So I think some of you may have entered, but I couldn't enter because as soon as I decided, it dropped and my risk to reward ratio dropped. So if it goes back up again for a deeper pullback, we can look for entry. It is high probability that we'll see 4 hour. If we look at daily, okay, so from 20 MA from the daily, we see that drop, and after breaking the 1 hour low, we might see that now some momentum. Okay, we'll leave that on. Let me see that gold. Okay, so gold also, we see that from the zone, gold also trying to reject in that area. And I think that gold also will remain bearish. We see a long wick candle here on gold. This is 1 hour chart. From 4 hour also you can see it's coming to the 4 hour. 4 hour candle is very important to see the support and resistance. And you can see there is a gap opening here. Okay, and this is where we can see that the market is down. Okay, now it is important that I know that there is a tendency always to go trade against the trend, and that's why today we had opened 2 trades on gold, and one didn't work out, the first one. The second one we took double profit here. Okay, 2 times profit in that area. Now this is the main reason that I trade on this is the main reason that I trade with the direction of the trend. If you look at here, let me bring that up. If you look at here in that zone, this is a resistance line here, you can see, and this is a high liquidity area. And from that zone we saw that gold had a big drop, has gone up, and what we saw that gold in that area, the price has crossed that liquidity zone, and then for crossing that liquidity zone there has been another rejection. So this is where it is super important that always to look for the zone where you can see that potential entry opportunity. Okay, and from that zone with this short move we have taken that profit. Okay, and also I have shared that trade to the VIP group who are trading with us. Also I have opened in my account who are following the account. So in that zone now at the moment we saw that from that level there is a massive movement to the upside. What I will be waiting here on gold is for the price to give us undeniable, what I can say, that a liquidity trigger. See, if you look at these levels, then it will be very easy for you to understand actually how market is doing. Okay, and see this is a resistance line here, resistance here. Whenever you see the market reach that level and then getting rejected, okay, so whenever the price triggered those liquidity, we see that the market is getting rejected. And at this point, as I mentioned, it is not a good idea for a buying because it's in a significant level of the market trend. Long-term trend is down. We saw that from the higher time frame the trend is down. That's why multi-time frame is very, very important. So if you look at the 4 hour time frame, we can see that from this time frame, from the lower time frame, I delete all of them to see it's a downtrend. Okay, but at the same time, this is what we also need to pay attention, is that when you see that series of lower high, all right, and also series of higher low, so which basically what it is doing is that the market is merging into one point, and we could see that any side excessively broken and then it's coming down for a deeper pullback. All right guys, hope that you're enjoying. Make sure that you like this stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, and also join the free Telegram channel, link in the description area. And also I can give you a link in the live chat where you can access the free Telegram channel for all the promotion, everything, I do share many of the ideas that I trade, and also I share everything that I do in the free Telegram channel. So you can click that and then stay connected for all the updates that we are doing, so that you are notified everything. So here you can see with this, from the support level, gold is trying to break to the upside. it doesn't mean that it's gonna reverse from here. I don't think that it's a reversal. I think that it's a breakout call for liquidity trigger, and then will drop. Now you have seen that I talk a lot about liquidity. Okay, so it's the most pronounced word probably you have heard from me. Now let me explain that liquidity. All right, probably you are familiar with that word, but why does it so important in trading? Okay, the reason is this is a smart money trading. All right, smart money trade based on liquidity. What do I mean by this? Listen, smart money doesn't trade like the retail trader. Smart money trades from the zone where retail trader put their volume, right? So in the chart, you might see only candlestick pattern indicator, but there are zone where there is a high volume in the market. And the only way that we understand when smart money grab that liquidity, before that we may not be able to know. So when you see that zone, the price got rejected and then entering. All right, so that's why the most patient, those who are mostly patient, will always be winner, especially in trading. Not only in trading, in every aspect of life. That's why trading is more of psychology rather than technicality. Okay, technicality is needed, but psychology also, not also, psychology is the #1 factor in trading. Patience. Okay, let's say you had a losing trade, are you patient? You have a winning trade, are you patient? No, in most of the time you'll see that when we have a winning trade, we have a tendency. I got a frequent question, coach. Gold 5 minutes, gold 15 minutes. That's good that you guys are posting that, but always keep in mind that when you have a winning trade, you need to sit back and wait. I sometime, I had a terrible, what I can say, the terrible tendency to over trade when I begin my trading. All right. I remember when I back in 2013, coming from job and exhausted every single day, and I saw that line up in this is my phone, and I just open one after one after one, and 10 positions, 15 positions running. It doesn't work. Okay, I just discard that way. So it took time, and that's why you need to understand that how trading works. So over trading will basically will wipe your account out. So you need to make sure that you are not over trading. But if you are over trading, then what you're gonna do, you need to work on so that you can change that. And that's the best way to develop proper trading psychology, removing over trading, developing patience. There are many exercises that you can do to develop patience. First, I need to know, do you think that you are struggling from patience? Can you write down on the live chat? So in the meantime, let me see that gold, where it is doing. Now here, what do you see? That this is the 4-hour candle. The price now, after testing this zone from 15 minutes, okay. So we see that the price trying to bounce up. Now this kind of candle, let's say this 15 minutes candle, if it is on the direction of the trend, definitely I would I would look for buying in this market, right? If it is in the direction of the trend, it's a local, in the direction of the local trend, but the global trend is down, right? So it might go up to test the 20 EMA, but it will be against the current. All right, so thank you for being here. Appreciate your support also to the channel. Let me see Okay, Nasdaq, yeah, we looked at this. Okay, perfect with me. I think gold will drop and 1821. So very good prediction. I think it did that. Morning. Yesterday, what do you think about AUD CAD 4-hour inverted head and shoulder? Would gold need to go up to this move? Could you use that indicator? Gold next move. Okay, so two questions. What do you think about AUD CAD 4-hour inverted head and shoulder? Looking at AUD CAD 4-hour inverted head and shoulder. This one you are talking about. Okay, 4-hour inverted head and shoulder. See what? Okay, so here is the most important point that I want to mention is that see, pattern, that means that inverted head and shoulder or anything comes up after trend. See, what I did is I zoom out of the chart and see that which way the direction of the trend. So this market, it's a downtrending market, right? It's a long-term downtrending market. So in this market, the price is at the top, the price in a resistance. You see that. See, the market is like a random chaos. Some people believe that the universe is a random chaos. Some people believe that the universe is in an order. I believe that the universe is in an order. Okay, if you look at the sunflower, what do you see? Or pine cone or pineapple. So the nature plays a track of a pattern that you can see in nature. So it's not, I think that everything is in an order. So it's not a chaos, but the market is a random chaos. Though universe is in order, but the market is in a random chaos. So that's why you may not be able to find perfect entry, all right, all the time. That's why it is so difficult to find a strategy that always will be 100% winner, except if you have something different. That why? Because of that reason, that the market will create always new kind of pattern that you may not be able to identify yourself. That's why what you need to use is some kind of analogy, or what I can say, that some kind of philosophy to find the market. So what is this? For example, let's say you found a philosophy that you will be always trading with the trend, then you're not gonna buy this market. Secondly, when this market is downtrend, look for this market has broken any kind of important resistance level. Okay, now AUD CAD, okay, in a zone where I think that we might see potentially downside. Now I could be wrong, completely fine. Being a trader means being okay with the wrong. That means that you don't care about being right or wrong, but you care about being profitable as a trader, which is the hardest part. If we look at the trading psychology aspect of trading, is our brain, okay, our mind and brain is very hard to accept the fact that at some point a trader could be wrong, and that's fine, right? It's okay to be wrong, but it's important that you remain consistent in your approach when you are trading. And you see that AUD CAD is in a zone what I think that you see there is a liquidity trigger multiple times, and the market is above a resistance line, the major direction of the trend. Now if your strategy tells you that to sell, I think it's a selling probability. The next thing to look for the candlestick pattern to sell this trade. Okay, we do have I'm still, I'm conducting the VIP classes on Zoom, so that to explain this kind of strategies how to trade, because um, it's not also a one-day job, also it's not a very lengthy job, but you need to consistently keep learning to trade this kind of market when the market gaps liquidity. And that's why I'm putting extra effort, everyone coming in this academy, so that they learn this strategy. I know that that right trading education is not available anywhere. I knows every way that I traded, everywhere, I when I in my journey, everywhere I suffered when I tried to find education as a trader, because no one is gonna teach you how to make money, keep in mind. So that's why this academy is to help every trader coming in contact with this. And today also there is an opportunity for all of you to join. I'll recommend you to join, link in the description area. And also there is a NFP coupon available for you to use it in your lifetime access. That coupon will be available only for 48 hours. So use that coupon. Let me give you that on, I think you can see on the screen. That coupon, you can use it to join us, to be part of this trading community. The coupon is EFPKG4UJ. So let me write it down for you guys so that you can use it. So I think it's given there. Let's see. Yep. So this is the coupon, and so you can use it to the lifetime access checkout to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where you will be learning the strategy. You can see all the trade that I am opening, and also you will be able to join the VIP regular classes that we are doing to learn the strategies. And also you can see all the trade that I am opening every single day. So let's jump back to our analysis and possible trading opportunity. So we have seen on AUD as an answer. I think that AUD may continue to drop instead of going up. It might go up for another spike, but I think that it's gonna come down. Okay, yeah. So from the daily also you see that the prices reach that resistance level. Okay, so let me see on other pairs that where you can see the trading opportunity. Which one else you guys are looking at? Let me know. Let me see. The dollar CAD is super important today, as CAD and dollar, both of them, for the NFP are very important. So let's do a full multi-time frame analysis on dollar CAD, and then I will be looking at other instrument as well, looking at the monthly time frame to see overall direction in the market. Now from the monthly we can see that dollar CAD is a bull market, and I think that today, after gathering liquidity, we might see that dollar CAD is having an upside bias. Because why? Very simple. When you see that a market create an impulse and then triangular pattern, break to the downside, going back up, highly likely that you will see this market will trend to the upside. This is a regular pattern in the market on, let's say, on dollar CAD. You can see that. And if we look at the weekly time frame on dollar CAD, we can see that from the weekly as well, there is a double bottom formation, breakout, retest of this support resistance as a support, and we see that from that level dollar CAD had a bounce, and this is the weekly price action. So far significantly bullish, and during the NFP we might see that the market coming down for a deeper pullback, and then we can expect for the price to continue to the upside on USD CAD. Now daily, if you remember yesterday's analysis, this is what we were discussing, that dollar CAD might come down for a deeper pullback. I think that with the NFP we might see another wave of drop, and then we can expect for the price to remain bullish because it's a bull market. Looking at intraday perspective on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that in this lower time frame where we see that previous section there is a long wick doji, again it's forming another doji, and this doji will contain the news. So this is the NFP candle, and once we see that the market has broken down, I will be looking for buying opportunity. And I think that you see that this is a very aggressively bull market, and you see that this is what I was talking about, the trend is your friend. Now when you look at the long-term picture in the market, you see that from this long-term picture, this is an inverted head and shoulder, pardon me, head and shoulder. So a head and shoulder will not tell you anything unless you see that head and shoulder is supporting the directional bias from the higher time frame. This is the mistakes that in the beginning most trader does, so you need to be aware of it, that head and shoulder, double bottom, double top will be beneficial only when they move in the direction of the major trend. So what do I mean by this? Let me give you an example. Let's say what we see here, you see this double bottom. Look at quite a few double bottom, you see that there is a double bottom, and I look at so this double bottom, that what we see here in that area, this double bottom is in the direction of the major trend, right? So this is where it is beneficial to look at when you see that the market prepared that double bottom for a movement in the direction of the major trend. But this head and shoulder that you see on dollar CAD is against the trend, right? So then where can you find a head and shoulder, let's say in the direction of the trend? Let me show you that one as well. See this one also, this is what I was talking about. There is a head and shoulder here. You see the price didn't break, instead it has completely broken towards the upside. So look at this one here, this inverted head and shoulder, the same thing. So this inverted head and shoulder is supporting, because dollar CAD is a long-term bull market, and it's supporting the major direction of the trend, and that's why this inverted head and shoulder is something that can be taken into consideration. So it is not wise always to take double bottom, double top instead of considering the direction of the trend. So you see the dollar CAD trying to push up. I think gold will have in that case downside, because so we see only 30 minutes remaining for the news. Let's see if there is an entry. What happened? Okay, GJ has gone back up, and now we might find so after breaking the 1 hour liquidity zone, the price has gone up. Let's see if we can find entry. We still have 30 minutes to go for the news. So this market might go up further now. As I mentioned, when I missed that trade on GJ, I did go for it. It dropped to 81 level. So this is what I was planning when I saw GJ here, is to give me, yeah, so same amount of P. Yeah, so now it reached that resistance line. Here we might find an opportunity on GJ. Let me see, maybe. Okay, so 10 pip stop loss. At the daily, so today's daily high. Probably the market in a zone where still very high momentum. So very high momentum, and target only at max. So it's still maintaining that bullish and might see another wave to the upside because it gathered liquidity here. Gonna break the high and then some key points, very crucial zone here. Right guys, so we have a couple of minutes for the news coming up. What I see that GJ might so it's a very crucial zone that GJ has formed a lower high here, because there is a news and that will impact the GBPJPY also. So it is at this point very difficult to enter. So you see that gold is trying to now break down. All right, so let me see on the 15 minutes we see bearish from the 1 hour, from 4 hour it's forming that doji. Now you see. Alright guys, hope that you are enjoying. Let me know. Hello coach, I'm buying on gold. Okay. Coach, if the news isn't favor of dollar, what do you think? So Mohammed Bilal, coach, if the news is not in favor of dollar, what do you think, what would be the best setup for selling correct entry? If the news is not in favor of dollar, then we might see that drop on dollar, and that will make gold to the bullish. So first of all, what I see that DXY is here showing a bearish pattern on DXY as of with the bigger picture perspective. If you look at DXY, the price action here on DXY, what I see that potentially downside, and because the price action DXY is showing bearish, that if you look at the weekly as well, we see the market is in a weekly support level. And one thing that we can see on DXY is that the market from the weekly, it is an overextended market to the upside on DXY, and because it's a overextended market, we could see that DXY coming down for a deeper pullback. All right, and that could lead gold to go up for also deeper pullback. This is what I was discussing in my analysis today early, that gold might do that. Okay, gold might go up for a pullback, so that could lead, and I think that that could happen, because if you see DXY market, you see that this is like a like a banana tree, or there is a tree called, I forgot that name, very long tree. What is the tallest tree, guys? So it's like a very tall, and we don't see any kind of pullback in this market, and because there isn't significant pullback, we can expect for the price to come down for a deeper pullback. All right, this is the main thing that we can look at on DXY. So that means we can expect some local upside bias on gold, but not guaranteed, as I mentioned, that because the trend, I always wholeheartedly give all my attention to the trend. right? Because trend is very, very important when you are trading, and when you are trading with the trend, you can find a huge momentum to take in the direction of the trend for bigger profit target. So let me see on the lower time frame on gold. We see that, so with that DXY showing bearish, gold should see some upside. Okay, now with that in mind, what news could do that, news could make that spike to the upside, and then we might see that the market is trending. So looking at bigger picture like that, you see this is the 15 minutes chart. This is a falling market. You can see every time the price is creating series of lower high, so which is in fact potentially downside. Now the rest will depend on the news coming up. As soon as you will find that entry, we will be looking to jump on it. Just be patient, guys. Don't press a button during the news, as you know that there will be spread widening, and don't make this mistake, because I did that when I began. I tried all kind of experiment that can be done, trading with the news, trading during the early Asian session, all of them. Okay, nothing worked until I learned the risk management and proper strategy. All right, so the strategy, you have to have a strategy, probe and back tested, and you need to know the risk management, and you need to have a trading psychology. So what is the trading psychology? Is not being overwhelmed by too much profit, or not being too much depressed with couple of losing. Need to create a balance between you know um, effort and effortlessness. This is what some people say that way. That means that you need to have a balancing approach on your trading account when you're trading, not being too serious about a couple of losses, and also not being too serious about a couple of winners, so that you can um, keep the profit that you make, and also manage your account when you have a couple of losing trades. So that's how trading works, and this is the main thing that I always emphasize in all the um, meetings that I make with the VIPs, also mentioning how to do the risk management. And that's why last week in our VIP classes, I have distributed the position size calculator. I saw that many of you doesn't have, and I would recommend you to always use a position size calculator when you are trading. All right, it's very important. 2 minutes to go for the news. Let's find out what's the outcome. Are you guys excited for NFP? Not 2 minutes, still I see 15 minutes, pardon me. I was expecting 11:15, so it's still 15 minutes remaining. So let's see in this 15 minutes what else we have to do. Okay, so okay, dollar yen is trying to create some upside bias. So gold is very aggressive. In the meantime, we have 15 minutes, right? Let me see. Okay, GJ had that bounce. Yeah, it dropped. GJ has dropped from that level. It was a trade. It was a scalp here. 10 people scalp. You missed that. Okay, no problem. We'll find another one. The market will keep giving us. Okay, here I was planning, but we didn't take it. No problem. Let's wait for an entry. So let me see that gold on this level here. Okay, it is here on gold, very unpredictable place in that zone, until the news been released. And in the meantime, let me see, guys, how are you doing? Morning, good morning. Thank you very much, gold. So I'm a student and I want to buy a lifetime course. Babaya, you're welcome, Babaya. You can do that. So if you're a student, definitely you have you can get a discount. Go to the description area, visit the website and ask the live agent. She'll be able to help you. Thank you for asking. What about gold on weekly chart? So yeah, we did that multi-time frame. I will be doing again gold. Yeah, is there any discount on the lifetime subscription? Bye-bye. Yes, there is a NFP coupon that you can see on the screen, that green line that you can see. Use that to join today with an additional discount which is available for 48 hours. Just before I close the group, this is the last option given for all of you guys to join with this discounted price, so you can do that. Link you can find to visit the website in the description and also at the top of the chat. AUD USD, I always gold trading. Now we do trade GBPJPY, Aussie yen, euro dollar, AUD USD. Guys, euro dollar, let's quickly look at euro dollar as well. Thank you very much. Okay, very good question. These are the questions that really I appreciate. Over trading means how many trades daily, all right? Or does it depend on account size? Now, firstly, it doesn't depend on account size. Now, over trading means how many trades in a day? That's the very good question. Now, over trading means over exposure to your account size. Okay, it could be that you will be able to trade 10, all right, trade in a day. It is possible, but it's not over trading. Could be. Why? Because let's say if you are scalping on 1 minute, okay, and if you are very experienced on the task, 10 trades could not be over trading. But if you need to know the risk management, for example, I saw that, okay, I can bring some of the screenshot that I saw that many traders, what they do, sell gold and then the price has gone up and they think that, okay, the price gone up, now I sold here, now the price is up, I'm in a better position, though my trade is lost. If I sell again, if it comes down, I can cover that loss. We did that yesterday on Aussie and you have seen that. Because when you do the risk management, one trade you can do, and then keep adding. And I saw that many traders add 10 position on gold in one direction, all of them going the other direction. So basically you are putting your whole capital at risk, 10% capital at the same time in a single trade. That is over trading. So if you open 10 position, right, and all of them in one currency pair in one direction or multiple direction, it's over trading at the same time. Even if you open 10 trades, different currency pair, all of them open trades, these are over trading. But if you, let's say you open one trade in Asian session and you found it very profitable, you closed it, and after 1 hour you found another trade and you did it proper risk management according to the strategies, and you closed it with profit or loss, and bit later you found another trade maybe 5 o'clock and you saw that it's a good trade, you did the risk management, you took it, and that's why you are basically uh, following the risk management plan, following the strategy, not letting your emotion to control your decision, then it's not over trading. Now it is also very what I can say that difficult to eliminate emotion from your decision, right? Trading, that's why they said that okay, use this tool, that tool to eliminate emotion. You cannot eliminate emotion because emotion is a part of the game, right? In fact, why do you want to eliminate emotion? Emotion is what you want to experience when we are trading, right? Let's say you are trading, why? Because you want to feel good, you want to be happy, and that's an emotion, right? So the only way to do that is by creating a positive emotion so that you can keep in control. Now when you do the risk management, you in fact can eliminate that emotion that will controlling your decision. All right, so that's why I would recommend you to do the risk management, and then you can reduce that over trading. More things that you can learn if you stick to the channel. Every day we discuss a lot of things, guys. Did you smash the like button? We have only 7 minutes to go for the news. I will pause for 2 seconds. Probably you are following for ages, but you forgot to smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button. Did you do that? That's awesome. This will help you to generate emotions. See, keep in mind that, guys, it's a big part of trading as well. Emotion, you heard of many times that people talking about the emotion, that how do you eliminate emotion. Never think of eliminating emotion, because you cannot eliminate emotion unless you are not a human. We all are human, and it's a part of human nature having a good emotion. So emotion is, what is emotion? Let's say if we look at a human, let's say this is a human, and we have that, you see that how I draw, has it been human? Okay, let's see. All right, now what happened is that when you see this human body is a full body of energy, right? We are human, and according to science, it's energetic. Like if you go to the subatomic level on the atom, break the atom molecule, and then you will find that wave of energy. According to quantum physics, everything is energy. Okay, so when you are on that, because you cannot deny that energy available inside us, that is emotion. Okay, so now what kind of emotion in fact affect our trading? Fear, right? Fear and greed, the two major emotion that governs our trading. Now how does the fear works? Okay, if you see, there is a book from Dr. David Hawkins. If you have ever had a chance, you can read that book. It will change your life. Or if you haven't read that, you can also listen the audiobook. Okay, let me give you that audiobook link, so you can use that audiobook link for free from Amazon for 2 months. I have given in the live chat. You can use that link to for a free 2 months listen everything premium book. So according to David Hawkins, that the emotion that governs our life, okay, there's a spectrum of those emotions. This is where you see the real stuff will come. If you want to be a profitable trader, reach people, or achieve anything in life, you understand it, it will change your life completely, because those emotion that governs our trading, emotion of fear and emotion of greed, is basically a state of energy. All right, so a state of energy that is governing our life. All right, so that emotion, once you um, take it to the higher state of emotion, for example, where you feel very happy, when you feel happy, that's a higher energetic state where you can achieve anything in life very, very easily. That's why when you look at the Newtonian physics and Einstein or quantum physics, there is a big difference, because Newtonian physics is the gross matter, where you'll need to put a force to take an object from A to B. That is a Newtonian physics, right? And that is where everything struggle, everything difficult, that is where the lower state of emotion. But if you go to the quantum level, where you stay in a higher energetic state where the emotion is high, it will not impact your trading, because the fear is gone. Fear is the main killer of your trading account, not only every aspect of our life. So there are more things you can learn, because it's trading. We may not go in deep on that, but I would recommend you to deeply look at it, and then you'll understand that how things works, that everything works. So let's see now on gold. We see that downside, and with that downside, 2 minutes remaining for that, guys. Let's find out what things happening. All right. Okay, so from this you can see, after breaking all this high, the market ultimately moving in that major direction of the trend. So let's keep that news page on the front to see what do you see here. 58 seconds remaining. Let's keep eye on dollar CAD and gold. So you see the dollar CAD looks like that preparing for an upside bias. Gold as well. All right, so okay, so that spike could be to the upside. Let's see. GJ had a massive drop. Yeah, had a drop. Big drop. Is the trade here? A big drop. I mentioned earlier, gold is down, and we see that drop. Guys, be patient. Don't jump on a trade when the market is volatile like that. It's always to stay patient. So let me see all the pairs, guys, to see. Okay, Aussie CAD, you can see it's coming down. Aussie Yen also, so AUD getting weaker along with the news. Aussie Yen also, we see that there is a potential for bearish. I'll just quickly look at all the pairs to see how they are reacting to the news. CAD getting stronger, and GJ had a big drop on that resistance line. It's an overextended market. So GBPJPY, we missed that trade. It will be a big trade from here, guys. I was planning for an entry, and then because of news, I was a bit in doubt because it's an entry here. Could be a massive one. Anyway, let's keep up. We'll have another one, no worries. So Euro AUD and Euro CAD. Just look at all of them to see. Eurusd also, after overextension to the upside, now coming down. AUD USD. So Euro dollar also has got rejected from the high. Now last moment game might change, so I want to see the results first of all, how it came out, and then we'll be looking to see how it is impacting. Now okay, so the price came out to be positive for CAD, average hourly earnings, bad for, but non-farm employment change has come out to be incredibly high. Okay, so it's almost double. All right, so because the other two factors are a little bit of negative, but non-farm employment change, the main one, has come to be incredibly high, and we saw that drop, that dampened the DXY, dampened the gold, created that upside on DXY. So we see that ultimately the price didn't test the 20 MA, but ultimately it has come and touched that. So big drop. Let's look at the monthly on gold to see, and also other pairs on GBPJPY from a very significant level has dropped. Okay, euro dollar, if we look at what time frame, it's gonna be look big. So GBPUSD also, we see that doing the same thing. Okay, strong rejection. Okay, so let the market a little bit settle down, and then we'll see the direction in the market. Let me know in the meantime. GJ reversed here. For me, one trade is enough. Depend on your the entry. Yeah, absolutely. God bless you, coach. You making learning easy. Thanks for your appreciation. Really appreciate. Also, make sure, guys, you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow also I'll be releasing some valuable content on the channel so that you guys are being benefited from it. I will be discussing about the trading plan. So if you also, I will be leaving a template of trading plan so that you can type and or write down for your own with the heading. So the template I will give you for free tomorrow on tomorrow's lesson that I will be releasing on the YouTube channel. So make sure that, guys, you subscribe, press that bell button, stay tuned during the London session time. It will be on for all of you. Cool. Yeah, thank you. This is the first spike going on euro dollar. So you see the downside, I think it's gonna keep dropping. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, just the news coming. We see that there is a big drop. What the hell, so now? Okay, no, not now, not now. Okay, it's not a place to sell. We need to see. Okay, so there is a significant drop. Now in this move, what I think that gold might drop to this level here. Okay, already the price reached that 1810 level. Okay, we might see ultimately coming to the 1800 and then either dropping further or going up for a deeper pullback. So for an entry is to wait for NFP is a market mover, right? So it either take you another dip or it either make the market to change its trend. So it is important, guys, that we remain very cautious about the direction. We see a short-term selling opportunity after confirmation. We will do that. Let's see what happened with the GBPJPY. along with gold, GJ also. So we'll keep eye on GBPJPY and also gold, and Eurodollar also a massive drop, massive drop. So the long-term direction of the trend is down, so it is getting manifested. Now we will be also looking at other minor pairs also to see. So Aussie CAD, I had a question early today, one of you from this live session, guys. This is what I was discussing, that Aussie CAD is bearish. Now you can see that it did that. It has dropped from that level, and I think that it's gonna keep dropping to this support level. Okay, now Aussie EN, quickly look at all of them. So still all of them very aggressive. Okay, gold is on fire yet. So let me see guys, make sure that you stay patient, because it's NFP, and you know that it's gonna blow you if you are not patient. There will be time when the market will tell you. Thank you today. Trade Monday. Yeah. Sir, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I think correction for gold now. What do you think? Spike down? Yeah, there could be, as I mentioned, that NFP is you know what I can say, the game changer. All right, because NFP is where the market takes new direction or deepens further. And this is the weekend, and as you know that because it's weekend, we might see that the market will give some clue about if the market wants to reverse, but it's still the direction of the trend is prevalent. We still see that the market is in downtrend, and I will still remain bearish. Okay, let's see how it goes. Thank you. What do you think of news? Sell gold or buy? We see the downside on gold, and how so far bearish, but we want to see here on the zone for entry. Okay, we'll see that. Awesome, thank you very much. Positive for dollar, is that? Yeah, I think we need to give some time to look. Yeah, so sometime you'll see that before the candle close, it's gonna be very volatile again, and then we'll see the direction of the trend. William, it's heading to 0.61 Fibonacci level. Can it make it? So you think that 61.8% Fibonacci level from the monthly? You mean from the monthly? Yeah, I think, yeah, it's gonna, even it might drop further. So yeah, it's gonna, this is a liquidity zone. We see that as you can see, it's now vibrating for further drop. So the structure here is bearish. Because there was a huge consolidation in that area, this move might take gold to have another drop. Right, so 15 minutes looks very nicely organized. Gold price action. So here is the key. We might see now is either some kind of bounce. So this is going here, the retest. We can look for selling along the zone. We see that bounce short term. Now it's gonna try to manipulate. Let's see here if we have an entry. Not a very strong bullish moment. I think that it might go up again for a retest. Okay, so that's where we see that so the 15 minutes is crucial here to see that the market giving us an entry. Let's see what kind of opportunity we have. So can you give me? Okay, Ahmad Zulaid. Yes. So we will be conducting. All right. For some time. Yeah. Thank you for that. Did you enter any trade on the big on gold? Not yet. Not yet. I'll be waiting for entry, but we need to see that gold is here consolidating for another drop, or it wanna just go back up again for liquidity grab. Because if gold is not preparing bearish structure, we are still not sure here what it is trying to do. So once we see that confirmation, the bias is bearish, but it might it might even move up again depending on what price is trying to do. So how the structure is being formed here, we will know exactly which way the market is heading. Let's see that GJ had a massive drop, GBPJPY, and look at the daily. The price has come down below the daily support level on GBPJPY. It can possible for GJ to have another bounce to the upside because it has a massive drop and the price has come down to the daily support level. If the price breaks this liquidity zone, then we might find, I think that we might find an upside bias even. So on gold again, so you see that it's still maintaining that bearish, so that could be, let me see how. So because it formed a long wick candle on the 15 minutes here, we might see that again going up for another pullback. Okay, so let's wait for to see what the price action is trying to do here. Very crucial to keep eye on your price action confirmation. Candle close also very important. Looking at GJ, okay, could the gold is trying to create a local upside. Now this upside is a we need to see that it is a change of trend or liquidity gap. That's the main point. I think it's gonna just go up, test this, and then come back down again. Being patient is the key, guys. Are you patient? Let me know in the live chat. If you feel bored, also let me know. Maybe we can play some music if you like, or you know, jumping on a trade is always a task of patient. Okay, once you are patient, then you can take care of your trading account, which is very important. Right? I see that everyone is selling euro dollar, selling. All right, so let me see that euro dollar. Okay, I want to see, guys, what instrument you trade mostly. it's really important for me to know what instrument also you mostly trade. So do you trade only euro dollar or GBPJPY, gold? Let me know in the live chat. It will also help me to stay connected. So let me see majority of the pair how they have organized. Before the candle close, I'm just keeping eye. So GBPJPY had a massive breakdown. I think GJ might might go back up again. Let's see. We can upside bias. Euro AUD. Um, you see that most of the pairs, including GBP USD, okay, gold has, as I mentioned, gold has gone up, or this bounce. There is a bounce. You see, now 15 minutes closed as a bullish candle, right? We might see now with break of this high. Without retesting of this level, I'm gonna sell, but I think that we'll be able to see an upside break and then can look for selling. Let me see that GBPJPY. So you see that GJ also has formed a long wick candle. So we, in a matter, we will be selling if we see that the price has managed to break this high. Okay, so this high, so that means that 1870 is broken and then got rejected. Okay, it is the long wick candle like that. From that zone, then we'll be selling for this potential move. Still, this is the 4-hour candle, 57 minutes remaining, which is a bearish candle. We can expect an upside bias in this price action. So you see the market is trying to make its move towards the upside now. Okay, so if we look at this channel here on the 5 minutes, okay, and in that channel, you see the market is broken out of the channel, need a retest. So if it breaks the high and then once you see that rejected, then we can look for selling to 1800 level. All right, so wait for that confirmation. Let me know, guys, which way you are trading this instrument. Gold. Okay, good afternoon. You're right, waiting for the right entry. Absolutely, we need to see how the market is reacting to this zone. And okay, euro dollar, yes, we will be doing that. All major and gold, oil. Okay, so let me see how many of you Euro USD, USDJPY. Okay, sell gold, GBPUSD, demonstration 10 scalping trade. Okay, GBUSD, USD ZAR, gold, euro dollar. Okay, only gold. Okay, for gold. All right, so I see that many of you create varieties of instrument. That's good. Okay, we see the market has broken that level that we discussed. Okay, now we found gold has reached a very important liquidity zone here. So from this level, this candle is still bullish candle, but it has crossed this high. So how much big it has gone? 41 big. Now it might go up again to gather liquidity. Okay, we see that I mentioned earlier here it was expecting that this is a bullish structure. Now once it gone up, gathered all the liquidity, then we'll look for selling. Patience is the key. As I mentioned, always be patient. We should have some entry as soon as we will find that, and still we have a lot of time to trade. The JJ also has got some kind of bounce. Attention is the key. Where attention, energy goes. Okay, attention is the key. All right, so it's very important that keep that attention before we enter the trade. Now looking at the daily, okay, so this market, what I think that now we might see that a retest of this is a continuously see the price is coming down and going back up again to the daily resistance level. So we might see another retest of the daily resistance. Dollar yen and dollar CAD. Let me see the dollar CAD. So we see that in USD CAD back to back two dodges got rejected. So we might see that a reversal on dollar CAD. Okay? So we might see that head and shoulder that we are talking about, which we see that the market is forming that head and shoulder. In fact, because back to back two dodges failed, and we see the market is forming local bearish structure. Now if dollar CAD is reversing, it's dropping down, then we could see that gold is side, but at the same time we need to look at all time frame to see. So from 1 hour, let me see how it is doing. It's trying to break to the upside. Alright guys, hope that you are enjoying. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Did you do that, guys? Smashing the like button and also subscribe. Press that bell button if you haven't done yet. Every day, this weekend also I'll be releasing some valuable content, and you will be notified if you are pressing the bell button. Also guys, if you today is the last day of NFP sale. It's getting ending very soon, so the coupon that you can see on the screen you can use in the lifetime access plan, where you can see all the trade that I'm opening with entry, stop loss and take profit. You can learn the strategy that I'm trading, and also you can be part of VIP chat group, and you can use all the trading tool that I'm using. So you can find that link of the website. Once you're on the website, click join now button, then you'll be able to join. Use that additional coupon that is available for 48 hours. You can join today to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, whatever. So let's see now. Here the price has reached that important liquidity zone in a very crucial point at the moment price is in. So from 1 hour we see that it's basically breaking, and it might break further, which is from 4 hour we can see the market has come to almost to the liquidity zone. Okay, so here okay, now I will be opening sell position on gold, stop loss above this high, and 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio that I will be trading. Gold chart is not ready. So if it goes up, then I'm out. If it's come down, then we'll be running that trade. So I'll give a shout out to what I'm doing. It's a very tight trade. I'm running in profit. I might manage this trade as fast as I can, because it's an NFP trade, and I want to see that basically it's given me profit that I need. Price in a very crucial level. Okay, so breaks to the upside further, then it can't do anything. But what I'm expecting for the price, it's already overextended. Price tested this liquidity zone. Now if it goes up further, then there is a reversal, but I'm expecting to have a drop. If it breaks down at least halfway, then we can take half profit, bringing the stop loss here in that zone to reduce the risk. Okay, now we look at the 1 hour, yeah, 4 hour. Okay. As soon as I will reach around 50% profit, so 0.5%, I will be moving my stop loss here. Okay, and I will take half of the profit from the team. But looks like that okay, we see the buyers not getting enough strength, so we can expect some local downside. Guys, are you with me? How are you doing today? So let's see now on, okay, what it is, so this market, this move, the bias should be to the downside. Okay, we see some bias down. At least we need to see that drop for 30 pip. Okay, if we see that 30 pip drop, then I'll move my stop loss. My stop loss is around now 40 pip. It's a bit bigger, but we managed to break this level. So here we see another candle close. So my stop loss at 19, 18, 22.46 here. So in that zone, all right, so here, let's see the 15 minutes. And it's gonna get some kind of rejection. But if it is not getting, it's gonna move up. How far? It's a big long tail. So maybe it's forming a long wick candle in that zone. So I'm almost halfway down. Let's see. It's getting another liquidity. Something market does that, and we have to. So now here. So which structure it is trying to comply with? Route of the trade. That's a massive reversal here. I'm out of the trade. Market has a massive reversal in that area. So you might see that gold is reversing. Let me see. So I was planning for a trade here. You look at GJ also has done that. It might just retest this 20 MA and then GJ exactly in the same manner. They are moving in the same direction. So at this point, we might see that this is a liquidity zone. We could see 1825 is getting broken, and then let's see, it is an unusual move. See that sometime it happens. We might find again selling opportunity because break of this high is high liquidity zone. Okay, so I think that the price testing this level will revert back again. I'll be entering again. So here I have entered again from this level. Okay, so this time I have a 3 times profit target. an extremely overextended market. From the lower time frame, okay, so here if we need to see that very sharp rejection, then we can expect further downside on gold, because this move on gold is very unusual, and I really see that the market is unusual. Now maintaining this head and shoulder, it's your opinion guys, we see that there is a huge movement, and it's gonna from 4 hour, if it still 29 minutes remaining for this candle, it managed to break. Okay, so it got another liquidity trigger from this high from the 15 minutes and also from the 5 minutes. So that means the way we see that there is a potential for right. Let me stop talking. So there is a reversal coming. With GJ, both of them. Okay, so we see that gold definitely it's gonna come down again. All right, so it is just continuously taking all this trade out from that zone. I have sold from here. Again, stop loss above this candle. Okay, 3 times risk to reward. This is the entry. Stop loss, take profit is here. So this is the stop loss and take profit is here. Now it is overextended, so this is the third trade. Let's see if it is coming out to this 3 times profit. It will give us all the profit that we needed. Let's see here. We see that rejection, and we have seen, so my entry and stop loss here in that zone, and TP target is here, so around 3 times. We see this market is coming down here. We see now, I want to see that there is a probability for again coming down to this level. If it isn't, then that means that there is a reversal. Guys, make sure that you do the risk management. This kind of trade only you can make profit after you do the proper risk management. Okay, now 15 minutes is, we see a rejection. Right, so this one I want to take big profit so that we can cover all of them. But if it drops to this level, it will give us all that we need. Okay, so if it comes down, and then it should come down to this neckline, as there is a okay, we see that drop. Let it give us all the need that we need, and that will, so my TP on this at 1815. Okay, so if it is coming down, then so my TP at 1815.57. This one is showing 1815. So my TP here is 1815.57. Alright, so it triggers so much liquidity. If we look at the 4-hour close as a doji, before the 4-hour, if we see the market is again coming down, then we might see that bigger drop. So I'm almost 1% up now, so the previous trade we should be able to cover that, and I want to cover all of them. this move is very unusual move to the upside, and there is a potential for the price to come down again to this support level. Okay, all right. I'm almost 1% up because I need to gain 3%, at least 2.5% on this trade. So that will basically give me all that I need for the day. Alright guys, so here 4-hour candle close nearly coming. So you see that the price again come down below this level. We see potential bearish price action, which is good. So I'll not take partial profit because I wanna take all the profit that the previous trade has taken plus additional profit, so that I'm not, I'm staying in positive. This is how the trading is, where you need to take bigger profits so that you can stay ahead in the game. So it's gonna, at least it should come back to this 1814 level. Now okay, so you see this double reversal here has gone up. It should come down to test this level, which is the rule of thumb now to really depends, but I think that it's gonna come down here again to this level. So when the trade goes in our favor, we need to wait for that trade to give a bit bigger profit. Even bouncing up. So let's see. Let's keep that up, and with this candle, we want to see that it's closing as a red, and then it might take the price to come down to this, in that zone where there is a liquidity. Alright, so I hope that guys you are enjoying. Make sure that you like this stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, press that bell button so that you're notified anything that we are releasing. And now this candle, I want to see that closing as a red doji. So it has a bigger profit target. Anyone in this trade? Gold. So you see that I see potential for further drop. Let's see how it goes. Okay, here. Now this doji on the green, it's not a very nice price action for. Alright, so update that. Now if you don't know, the risk management trading is not for you guys. Make sure that. Okay, we see potential for downside. Okay, you see this imbalance, we should be able to see that my TP, I'm telling you guys, my TP at 1815.57, so it's showing 4657. Okay, so 57, so basically, which is almost nearly 3 times. Okay, so that will give me additional profit along with my previous trades. Okay, let it come down, give us the 3 times, and then we are fully covered, including the profit as well. Okay, smash it now. I'm almost nearing 2%, and then the rest will be additional profit. So risk management is the key to be profitable. As it, I'm not taking any partial profit. I still didn't move the stop loss because I wanna take the full TP hit here. I think I'm expecting it to happen because the way the price is dropping, we should be able to see that move. If you look at the 4-hour, we see the market in fact has formed that bearish candle. So you see this level is a liquidity zone here. Okay, it's coming down. Okay, let's let it drop. I'm prepared for also close in case any kind of spike. I'll be closing out, but still running. I want to take the full profit, otherwise I will not be able to cover the previous trade. So what I will do, I'll just gently move my stop loss at entry. In case if it goes up, we might be again stopped out. So I'll just move my stop loss at entry. I think before that we should be able to hit the TP. um, it'll give me the additional profit covering the previous two trade. I will be closing out. Now let me see the previous two trade. It's 24. So I'm pausing the previous trades, and I want to see it's now giving me the additional profit in it. Drop it. Awesome. Couple of pip additional. We need it, isn't it? Just 10 pip more, guys. We are up 2%. All right. All right, I'm taking profit. I have taken profit now. Just now I have taken profit. It might reverse. Okay, so I've taken profit. It might drop further, but I'm okay with it for the time being. Because it might go up again in that zone, so it might drop further. So I've taken it at a bit more than 2.5%, 2%, which is okay for me. Okay, so are you enjoying that? That's how trading is. You see that we secured that trade. Now it might go back up again. The real trading is like that. Okay, you need to wait for bigger win. All right, even if you see, if you do the risk management, this is what I teach every day in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you go to the moon and find an alien to teach you how to trade, if you don't know the risk management, you will never ever be profitable as a trader. All right, so the only way you can do is know the risk management, how to do the position size calculator, use the position size calculator to calculate the lot size, and then open and then and trade. All right, so this is how trading is. You need to aim for bigger win and then keep the risk, keep the loss smaller, so that you are always covered for every trade that you open. I strongly believe that, guys, you are enjoying this live session. Make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and also if you are enjoying the session, this channel, make sure you do the trade with a regulated broker. I trade with a regulated broker to trade gold, euro, dollar, GBPUSD with the lowest spread and lowest commission possible. As SIC regulated broker, I put a link in the description area for the broker. You can rely 100% on the broker. So I also will share with you a link of that broker so that you can register and you can open an account with them to safely trade. So I have given in the live chat. You can click that link and then you can start trading with a regulated broker. With that being said, I'm now ending the session with is there any news, guys? Let me see. I think news done. So it's weekend. I know that you guys had a good plan for the weekend. I'll see you again with the next weekend with some more content coming up. Until that, stay well, stay happy, manage your risk when you are trading.